Welcome again, Ravi this side from Learn and Grow. So today we are going to discuss all the methods on list, what function we can perform on the list. We can call them function or methods. So let us start. Okay, suppose I have a list. So you know how to define a list. List you can define in such a way by using the square brackets. Then you can mention your elements that will be part of your list. It can be of mixed data type like integer, float, strings. You can take whatever you want to define in your list. So first method is let me print my list first. Okay, list one, print list one. This is a list. I am going to discuss first method is delete, del method, del method in list. So delete method is used when I want to delete anything from list by taking index number. So this is 0 index, this is 1, this is second, this is third. So suppose if I want to delete item from my list that is present as 0, 1 to third location, and after that if I try to print my list, so this item is removed. So delete my list, I can use index to specify which item to delete. Okay, then there is one more method I have, remove method. Remove method in list. Okay, let me define my list again because one item is deleted. Now by using remove method, by element value, by element value, I can delete, I can delete items from list. Okay, so earlier I deleted Delhi from the list. Suppose if I want to remove, mm, remove of method you like list one dot remove, then specify the item number. Suppose I want to delete Delhi. If I print my list now, so Delhi is removed. So doing the same work both method, but in the delete method you are giving the index value, and in the remove method you are giving the value. Okay, one thing to notice that how we have called the del method and how we have called the list method. So you will be seeing that some methods can be called in this way and some method will be called in this way. So as you use them, you will have a habit or you will know how to use them. Okay, so list and delete and remove we have covered. Then we have one method, list one dot clear. Clear method is suppose you want to clear your whole list. So by using the clear method, your list will be completely empty. So in this way, you can reset your list to empty value. One second. So now my list is empty. Okay. Clear method we have seen. Delete method we have seen. Then we have pop method. What is pop method? By using pop method, you can get the this last element. By default, the pop will get the last element out of the list. Suppose I want to store this element, popped element equal to list one dot pop print my popped element, and now I will print after popping the list one. My list one I will print list one. So popped element is Delhi by default, and now my list is modified. With pop I can specify which element I want to remove. So I can specify the position. Suppose I want to remove this value, name value, Amit value. Then I can specify second here. So now this element will be removed. So with the pop, I have the flexibility. If I don't specify anything, it will remove from the end of the list from the right side. And if I specify the index value, it will remove from the list that is specified element at the index position. Okay, this is clear. Remove method I have explained you. Okay, one more thing. Suppose I have one more element, and now I want to count some element, how many time this particular element occur in my list. Then I have list one dot count, and the element you want to count 1 2 3 I want to count. So it will give you the value. If I take 23 here, it will come as 1. Okay. Another method is length method. By using length method, you can check the how many elements are contained in your list. Very simple. So 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Then we have reverse method. So by using reverse method, I can reverse my list. Print list 1. So now reverse list will be printed. One second. What happened? Okay. List 1. List 1 dot reverse. Why it is not reversed? List 1 dot reverse. Print list 1. What? Okay. It was confusing. Now check. It is reversed. So by using reverse function, you can print your list. Okay, then you have sort method. What is sort method? By using sort method, you can reverse your list. But one thing you need to take care, if you want to do sort, then there must be all data types must be of same type. So if I have list 2 equal to 1 2 3 4, and if I want to sort this list, print list, I can do list 2 dot sort. Now if I print, I will get sorted list. List 2 will be sorted 1 2 3 4, 1 to 34. Okay. And if I have this list, okay, and I try to sort it, then sort will give you error. Why? Because data should be of homogeneous data type. You cannot compare a string with number. So let me do it. List 2 did sort, list 1. Now it will give you a error. Not supported between string and int. So data type elements must be of same data type to do the sorting. Sorting is very important function. We will discuss in detail, much detail in further video where you can specify the key or function by which you want to force, that we will discuss in our upcoming video. Okay. Then we have append, extend, and insert method. So append and extend are same, but there is a subtle difference that I will explain you. Suppose we have a list. If I do uh, I append something, list 1 dot append 1. Okay, let me do it. If I print my list now, so 1 is added to my list. Okay, I can do the same thing by extend as well. Extend. One second. Line 4, list 1 dot extend. One second, let me check. int object type. Okay, by using list I can add another list. Means suppose this is my list and I want to extend my list. Then I have to use the extend operation. Okay. So suppose I have another list 11, 12, this 33 and I want to, so it should contain multiple values always. Append should contain a single value. Okay, I will show you again. Then if I print list 1, so now my list is extended. Okay, and if I do same thing by using append method, print, sorry, list1 dot append. Now see the difference. In append I can specify only single element. So in this case I am appending only single element. The single element is my list. Okay, now let me show you. See, in extend these were added as a part of the original list, but here I have created a list inside list. So this is the main difference between append and extend. Okay, I hope it is clear. Then we have insert method. By using insert method, we can specify at which particular position we want to insert a particular element. Suppose if I want to insert at position 0, append, sorry, insert at position 0. So it take two arguments, the position where you want to insert and the value that you want to insert. So if I get list 1, so now Ravi is inserted at 0 position. Okay, then we have in function. So what is the purpose of in function? So we use in function to check whether a value is available or not in our list. Okay, so if I do print 1 2 3 in list 1, okay, I get true because 1 2 3 is present in my list. So for checking if a particular element is present in my list or not, I can use. Now this is a boolean, it gives true and false, so I can use it in my if condition as well. If 1 2 3 in list 1, then print 1 2 3 is present in the list. So in if statement I can also use this 1 2 3 present in the list. Okay, in operator is also clear. Now I go to index function. So what is index function? So by using index function you can check at which particular position your element is present. Okay, let me give you example. Suppose we have this list and I want to see at which position a particular element is present. Suppose I want to find out where the Chennai is present in my list. Then I can do one thing, print my list name dot index. Then I can specify the, suppose I have to find the value of Chennai. I can get the value of Chennai from here. So Chennai is present as 0 1, first position. Okay, one thing, if you give some value in the index that is not present in your list, suppose I give Mumbai, then you will get a error because Mumbai is not in the list. You will get the value error. So you have to handle this error in your code if you use the index method. Okay, one thing I want to explain. In string we used to have a find method. Find method. So let me revise what was the purpose of find method. Suppose you have a string 1 equal to hello, and if you check print str1 dot find, I have to find the position of h. So it is similarly working like index method. So it will give you, okay, let me run again. So it will give you the position of h. And if I enter something that is not present in the list, suppose I enter w here, then find will give you output -1. It will not give you any error, -1. But in list, there is no find method. There is no find method in list. Only string have find method. Okay. So we have covered all the important function. So what, let me summarize what all the functions we have covered. We have covered del, we have covered clear, we have covered pop function, uh, pop, and we have covered remove function. We have covered copy function. Copy will create the copy of your existing list. I think copy we have not covered. Suppose I have a list. Okay. And if I want to make a copy of my list, list2 will be copy of my list. List2 equal to list1 dot copy. So if you print list2, now list2 will contain all the elements of your list1. So copy is also covered. So we have covered all the important method, and please remember the difference between the extend and append. So in append you can add a single element only. In extend it will add the elements to the existing list. But by append, if you try to add a list, then it will make a sublist in your list. So I hope all the list functions are clear to you. I will come with more video on list. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I will come with the more informative and technical video. Thank you. Take care.